Yeah, the question we have to solve for today is on statistics, like I said. 45 children go on a school trip and take a pre-prepared packed lunch which contains a bag of crisps. This crisps comes in five different flavors. 12 of the pack 12 of the packed lunches have a ready salted. 5 have salt and vinegar. 18 have cheese and onion. The rest have a brown cocktail. You can see in this story, you've just been given information about some students who went on a school trip, right? So now it now requests what are we supposed to do with this information? We are to draw a fully labeled pie chart to show this information, to represent the information. And that is what statistics is all about, using diagrams, using calculations, using all of them in order to process given data. Okay, right now, we want to draw a pie chart. Have you seen something called pie chart before? Pie chart.
Yeah,
Okay, how does it look?
circle times.
Yeah, it's like a circle. So for us to work on the circle or to represent the information in this circle, we need some information. I mean, we need to get out some things. So do you know what are the things we need to get out from the information?
Not sure.
Okay. To plot in a circle, we actually need to identify the number of items we want to plot. That's number one. Then we have to represent each of the items by corresponding angles. Angles. Okay. So it is the angles we will be dealing with. Is that clear?
Okay.
So each item will be represented in a sector. No, each item will be represented in sectors. We're going to create sectors for them. And when we say sectors, what do we mean? We mean if we have a line this way and we have a line this way and we
Um,
have like a curve, like a curve like this, okay? This is something like a sector, exactly.
yeah.
Please, again, maybe I have to repeat myself. Do not touch any of the controls on your screen so that you can pay 100% attention. So that when we finish all these questions and I start giving you questions, you will not find it difficult because you already have the full detail. Okay, fine. We know we are looking for
I did,
sectors. So in this, what do you say? You're saying something?
I didn't turn off my controls.
Okay. Now look at this.
Never mind.
Look at this. In this particular one, this is a sector. So I can have another sector, you know, this way. Second one, making three sectors. Then another sector. And here I have five flavors to represent, okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
But I cannot just begin to give
Yeah.
angles. So we need to find out the angles first before we know which angle because we might not be right by just getting all of these angles as one and two and the third one and the fourth one and the fifth one. We might not be right or we cannot be right. So let us look at the method and the procedures for knowing what particular or which particular angle to use for each of the item. So we have to get the angles of each item called sectorial angle. So we are working on sectorial angle for each item. So what is the first item? We have 12 with salted, okay, flavor. Is that clear?
Okay.
So the first item we're talking about is salted
Okay.
flavor. How many are salted? That is 12 out of the total, which is 45. Then we multiply it by the total angle in a circle, which is 360. And what next we need to do here is to find out the value of this calculation. I can divide this and say 45 here is 1 and 45 in 360. How many 45 will be in 360? 2 of 45 is 90. 4 is 180. So 8 pieces of 45 will be 360. So that means 45 in 360 should be 8. Now, what I need to multiply now is 12 times 8. Now, what is 12 times 8? What is 12 times 8?
96.
96. So, the angle of this one is 96 degrees. We have gotten 96 out of the total angle in the circle, which is 360. So let's go to the second item. The second flavor is salt and sugar. Let us call it salt slash sugar. So salt, okay, no, not salt and sugar, salt and vinegar. Okay, salt. Let's just create an abbreviation for salt and vinegar. Let's call it SAV, SAV. So for the salt and vinegar, which is SAV, how many? We have 5 out of 45 times 360 degrees. Please make sure you're not distracted by anything on your screen. Then we have 45 year 1, 45 year 8. So 8 times 5 is going to give us what?
40.
40. Yeah. So we are looking to get 5 angles. We've gotten 2. 18 is it 5 angles? Because it's 5 different flavors, right? Wait, 5 times. So 12, 5, 18. Okay, well, that means we're looking for 4 angles because some flavors were combined together, okay? So the 18 is cheese and onion. So let's call this cheese whole. No, cheese onion. Now, cheese whole. With this, we have 18. So we have 18 over 5, 45 times 360. So again, we divide and say 45 here 1, 45 here 8. Then what is 18 times 8? That is 10 times 8 is 80, and 8 times 8 is 64. So 18 times 8 will be 144. That is 144 degrees. Remain one more angle to calculate because these are just 4 items now, not 5. Um, the rest are crown cocktail. So Crown C cocktail. No, let me write that again. Crown C. Now, for Crown cocktail, we're going to have to add all the numbers and take away from 45. So, what are the numbers we have? We have 5 and 12. Wait a minute. Okay, it should be 5. I skipped that off. Okay, this 5 is not part of it. So, we have 12, 5, and 18. Is that clear?
Yeah.
12, 5, and 18. So, what is 12 plus 5 plus 18?
Um.
That should be 35. Okay. So the
Okay.
total, those ones are 35, and the total is 45. So 45 minus 35 will give us 10. So this one, that means 10 come with the other flavor. So 10 over 45 times 360. 45 year 1, 45 year 8. 8 times 10 is 80 degrees. So the implication is that if we add all these four angles together, it's supposed to give us 360, which is total in a circle. So let's try to add 80 plus 144 plus 40 plus 96. What do you get? That should give 360. Add it together and let me know if it gives you 360.
Again.
Okay. Add all the angles together and let me know if it gives you 360. Add them together, which is 96,
To me, 96, 40, and 100.
96, 40, 144, and 80. So the total is supposed to give us 360. So if that is certain, we can start representing them in these circles. So if I have this line as my starting point could be anywhere. So I want to represent 96 first. To represent 96 degree, I need to, you know, if I go this way, this is going to give me 90 degrees, okay? You're muted, so I can't even hear you. So this is going to give me 90 degree. Are you hearing me? Let me know if you can hear me so that.
I am. I'm just concentrating.
Oh, you're just concentrating on adding, right? Okay, let me know once you finish adding. Let me know. Okay,
Put the answer.
you got the answer. That's 360, right? So if I go straight up this way towards this white line, it's 90 degrees. So I have to increase it a little bit to get my 96. Okay.
Okay.
So if this is 96, I can just decide to fill up that place with a color to represent what I'm looking for. So I'm going to just write the flavor there, which is salted. So I say this is the angle that represents the flavor, salted flavor. Now I need to represent 40 degrees. 40 degrees. Now, if I go by, say, this way, if I go this way on a straight line, I'm going to see that the remaining part, this is like 180 when you move from this to this. Do you agree? From here, from the starting point to where the yellow line is, it's like 180. So, and I don't need the 180. I've removed 96 from 180. So it remains initially or literally, I'm supposed to use um, a protractor, okay? But because I don't have a protractor online here right now, so I can just get it close. If you are to do yours, use a protractor to measure all the angles. Is that clear?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now, 180 minus 96, that gives me 84. So that means towards this black region bounded by the yellow is 84. So if I divide 84 into 2, I have 42. Then I'll just reduce it a little bit so it can give me the 40. Okay,
Okay.
so probably this is 40 degrees. So I can take this as 40 degrees. So let me represent this with another color for 40 and put uh, salt and vinegar. So I label this SAV. That's the portion for salt and vinegar. Then the next one is 144. 144. So if I want to create a straight line with this yellow line, that will be 180 at the base. So if this is 180, I need 144. So I'm going to just shift this a little bit to get my 144. Okay,
Okay.
so if I get 144 here, let me see. If I want 90, I know that the other one is 80. So if I wanted 90 for that other one, it should have been somewhere here for a 90 at the upper part. So 144 should take from that 90. So probably I'm going to have something like this. So I'm going to have the region here as my 144, which is going to be which is going to be um, cheese and onion. So call it cheese whole. And the last region, that black region, paint it brown. So automatically, this becomes the last one, which is the 80. Then I have the brown cocktail. That's brown C. Right. So brown C. So this is a fully labeled pie chart to represent the information. Is that clear? So
Yeah.
I may not include the angle, but this is 96 degrees, 40 degrees, 144 degrees, and 80 degrees. And obviously our 80 degree is smaller than 96, so it's justified on the pie chart. I'm going to give you some time to put these details down in your book. Then we'll move to the second part of the question. Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so just let me know once you're done. Now that we have gotten the pie chart information, let's go over to the next part of the question. Please read this for me.
What read what?
Read this for me.
I told the child notice we have to solve the first and already with this notice is 2/3 of those we had used in money went to buy additional good for cost of 50 per gram. How much spent would include the totals?
Now, what do you think we should do?
2,050p.
You said what?
2/3 minus 50p. No, 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 no. 2/3
Okay.
of 50p.
Really? You did not even read carefully to check what the question is saying. Serenity. No, no, no. Out of all the
Okay,
children,
I give up. I give
hmm
up.
hmm out of all the children, how many children? 45. All of those who had eaten salt and vinegar, how many are the salt and vinegar? Let's confirm. Salt and vinegar, that's 5. So, the 5 of these people, then ready salted. Those who have eaten ready salted. So how many? That's 12. So that's another 12 here, okay? Hold on, I want to clean something. So this place, we have 12. So we have conditions now, okay?
Okay.
5, then 12, and two-thirds of those who are eating cheese and onion. Not all of those ones, but two-thirds of them. So how many had cheese and onion? 18. So two-thirds of those who are eating cheese and onion. So cheese and onion is 18, but we need two-thirds of them. All of them went to buy an additional drink. Let's get the total students total children that got drink, okay? Total number of children who bought drinks. So, how can we get them? We have 5 plus 12 plus two-thirds of 18, right? Right?
Where did
What did you say? Are you saying
oh,
something? Okay. So, what is 5 plus 12, Serenity? 17, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you need to let me have
Okay, what is two-thirds of 18? Get me that one.
an addition.
Wait, wait, wait. I have done the addition. Fine. So what is two-thirds of 18?
I meant the addition.
Okay, you meant the addition. Okay, 5 plus 12 is 17. Fine, okay. Then two-thirds of 18, you already know, right?
I do.
Yeah, you know, two-thirds. Divide 18 into 3 and pick 2 for me. You know,
I do.
yeah. If you divide 18 into 3, then pick 2 portions for me.
Um,
You know, 18 is here. I mean, the portion is here and all of them are 18. They pack 2 portions for me. So what will I have?
the answer is ow.
hmm hmm
Answer 16.
What do you call it?
16.
Wait a minute. All of them are 18 and they are equal. So what will each one be? All of them are 18. Wait, all of them are 18 and they are equal. So what will each one be? Yeah. All the three uh, objects, they make 18, right? And they are equal. So what will be in each one? Be quick with that, Serenity, okay? Hmm? Or should I go ahead with it?
Pardon?
What will be in each circle
Um,
if they're all equal to make 18? Mhm. Each will be what?
um,
I should go ahead, right?
um, maybe
Maybe what? For each one is what? They must be equal. So for each one should be what? All right. So that is 6 each, okay? So what is 2
okay.
third? What is 2 out of the 3 now? Pack the 2 for me. So how many are you packing for me? Concentrate, please. You're busy being distracted. So how many are you packing for me? When I,
I
s-
know.
I said pack 2 for me. So how many are you packing
I'm
now?
trying to think. Come on.
Okay, okay, no problem. Let's just continue, okay? So this is going to be 12. 2 third of 18 is 12.
I'm
Is that clear?
thinking.
Now, add 17 plus 12 and tell me the answer.
Ugh.
What is 17 plus 12? Do quick. 17 plus 12,
29.
29. Okay, so 9. So that means 29 children got 29 drinks. Okay,
That's good.
got 29 what?
Pardon?
Drinks. And what is the cost of one drink?
Um, £1.
No, look at it. A drink, a can of drink is what? So one drink cost what? One drink costs what according to the information? Costs 50p, right? From the given information. So now we can say the total cost is how much was spent on drinks in total. So we can say 50p times 29 was spent on drinks, right? In total. So how many pounds will this give us? Just multiply 50 by 29, okay? And 50 times 29 gives us what? Are you working it out or I should do it here? 50 times 29 gives us what?
Pardon?
50 times
I think
29. So that gives 1450p. So
myself.
that's going to be
Sorry. I'm trying to do it myself.
trying to do what? That is going to be
Never mind.
14.5.
I was gonna say the answer 1050.
Yeah, yeah, 14.
The answer is 1450.
No, not 1000. Okay, it's 14. If you're saying it
What?
in P, that's 1450, okay? But you have to convert. Is that clear? All right, so
Okay.
let me give you some time to put this down before your sister comes over, okay?
That's cool.
What? So once you are done with this, you are done with your class for today, then I'll have your sister, okay? Now
Okay.
put it down quickly. Okay, this is the homework. We're gonna check it now. The first one says 72 over 96. And if I can see your answer, that's 3 over 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. 3 over 4. Let's check it out. If I divide 72 by 4, I have 18 over 24, which is correct. And if I divide 18 over 24 uh, by 6, or is it by 3, I have 6 over 8, right? Then if I divide by 2, I have 3 over 4. That means your answer is correct for number 1. And for number 2, which is number 6, you have 12 over 36. Oh, there is a little glitch here, okay?
Okay.
Can you correct it yourself? Tell me what the answer is supposed to be since you got 2 over 6 here.
I'm not sure.
Wait a minute, just divide 2 over 6. How many 2 in 2? That's 1. And how many 2 in 6? That's 3, okay? Is that clear? Is that clear?
No.
Wait a minute. Let's look at it together. What you have is 12 over what? 36, right? That's for number 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what did you get? You said 2 over 6. How did you get 2 over 6?
I just calculated.
Yeah, what did you do to calculate it? That's what I'm saying. What number did you use to
I
divide 12?
found I was looking for the same numbers if they're in the same times table, and when I found that times table, I divided
Mm-hmm.
by both of the numbers, and that's what I got.
Yeah, what number did you use to divide the two of them? You should divide by 6 to get 2. Divide by 6 to get 6, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what number will you use to divide these two again to get the next fraction? Use 2 to divide them. So what is 2 divided by 2? That's 1, right?
Yeah.
And what is 6 divided by 2? That should be 3. Is that correct? Now do you understand where 1 over 3 came from?
Yeah.
Aha. So that's what to do next time. Here you put 3 over 4 as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check it out. If I divide this by 9, I have 6. Divided by 9, I have 8. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Then if I divide by 2, I have 3. By 2 again, I have 4. So this is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Then the next one, I have 30 over 54. If I divide by 3, I have 10. I divide by 3, I have 18. If I divide by 2, I have 5. And I divide by 2, I have 9. That's correct. Okay.
Okay.
And the next one, we have 48 over 64. If I divide by 4, I have 12 here. By 4 again, I have 16. If I divide by 2, I have 6. I have 8. Then if I divide by 2 again, I have 3 over 4. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, this one is the last question, which is already up here. So if you divide this by 3, you have 6 here. By 3 again, you have 10 here. And 6 over 10, if you divide this by 2, you have 3. By 2 again, you have 5. So your answer is 3 over 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means if I'm going to check all of these all through, and I'm going to award some simple marks for each of the steps. So for the first one, it's going to be 3. For the second one, it's going to be 1. That's for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of the 14. Okay? Out of the 14 steps. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So next time you just take note of this aspect. Okay, right now we want to do something on multiplying fractions by fractions. What did I call it?
Multiplying fractions by fractions.
Yeah, let's look at it and see how to go about it. Multiplying fractions by fractions. You already know what a fraction is, so that is a number over another number, right?
Yeah.
Like A over B times another number over another number like C over D. What I need to do is just to multiply A and C, okay? The numerators, that will be AC, and the denominators, that will be BD. For example, if I have 3 over 5 times 1 over 6, what am I supposed to do? Multiply 3 and 1, okay?
It will be 31 over 56.
Wait, we are multiplying. We are not
Oh,
combining, okay?
okay.
So what's 3 times 1?
3 times 1 is 3.
And what is 5 times 6?
20.
No, 5 times 6. Try again.
30.
30. So this is 3 over 30, but we can still reduce it to lowest term like what we did above, okay? How do you think I can reduce this to lowest term? What should be my final answer?
Okay.
I can divide by 3. 3 divided 3 give me 1, and 30 divided by 3 give me what? 10. Okay?
Okay.
So instead of going this method, I can do it another way. Instead of multiplying and multiplying, I can do it another way and say, um, I have 3 over 5 times 1 over 6. I'll just think about it and say, is there any number at the top that can divide any number at the bottom? Check. Is there any
I
number
don't
at the top that can divide any number at the bottom? Check it.
I don't understand what you mean.
Okay, is there any number at the top that the multiple is at the bottom?
Maybe
Which number do you think that should be?
5,
5. There is no multiple of 5 anyway. 3. The multiple of 3 is what?
6.
6. So 3 can divide 6, yes or no? So
Yes.
we have 3 here, 1, 3 here, 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
So what numbers remain at the top? Only 1 and 1, right? And what is
Yes.
1 times 1? That's 1. What numbers remain at the bottom? Only 5 and 2, right?
Yes.
And what is 5 times 2? That's what? 10. Can you see our answers are the same?
Yes.
Good. Let's look at another example before I allow you to write this down. Let's say we have something like 11 over 10 times 10 over 22. 11 over 10 times 10 over 22. You know, I don't have to take the pain of multiplying 10 and 11, no, and 10 and 22, no. I can simply divide, okay?
Okay.
So what do you think is above that can divide anything at the bottom? Please look at this. Can 11 divide 22? Yes. How many 11 is here? 1. How many 11 is here? 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
Which number above can divide a number below again? That's 10 here, 1, 10 here, 1. Okay.
Okay.
So what number remain at the top? 1 and 1, right?
Yes.
What is 1 times 1? That's 1. What numbers
1,
remain at the bottom? 1 and 2.
2,
That is 1 times 2, which is what?
2.
So the answer is what?
1/2.
Can you say this is easy, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's look at another one. Maybe number three. Number three, let's say 4 over 7 times 5 over 16. Please look at this. Times 5 over what? 16. Is there a number above that can divide a number at the bottom?
Yes.
Which number?
4.
4, good. 4 here, 1, 4 here, 4, right?
Yes.
What number remain at the top? 1 and 5.
5.
So that's 1 times 5, which is what?
5.
And what numbers remain at the bottom?
7 and 4.
So what is 4 times 7?
Mm, I'm not sure.
Okay, 28, okay?
Mm,
28. Is that clear to you?
Kind of. It is that I don't really know how to times
Uh,
like 4 times table and 7 times table.
don't
I only
worry.
know how to do the 1 times table, 3 times table, and 2 times table, and
Don't worry.
5.
Like I told you before, I said we're going to look into your multiplication table and learn how to master them, okay?
Okay.
So, but the more you use them, just like 4 times 7, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is how many? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. So this is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 27. I mean, and 28. Okay.
Okay.
So just addition in 4, 4, 4, 4. This is 8, 8, 16, another 8, 24, plus 4, 28. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at the next one. The next question, which is 9 over 25 times 5 over 18. 9 over 25, 9 over 25. Let me write that 25 again. So 9 over 25 times 5 over 18. Is there any number above that can divide a number below? Let's see.
Okay.
So is there any number at the top that can divide any number at the bottom?
Yes.
What? Which number?
It's 9 and 5 because
Yeah,
there's
but
25
okay,
and
wait.
there's 8.
Which number should I use to divide themselves now?
9,
And which number?
18.
Good. 9 here, 1, 9 here, 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then which number again can divide?
5 and 25.
So 5 here, 1, 5 here, 5. What numbers remain at the top?
1 and 1.
That's 1 times 1, which is what? 1. So what should I write at the bottom?
10.
10. That's clear now, right?
Yes.
So let's look at the last example. Then I will allow you to put down the notes after that, and you will be given some classwork. Okay.
Okay.
So 5 over 12 times 9 over 15. 5 over 12 times 9 over 15. So what number can divide a number? Number above that can divide a number below?
5.
5. So 5a, 1, and 5a, 3. Is there any number that can still divide any one of them from top to bottom? I think
No.
I can use 3. So 3 here, 3, and 3 here, 1, right?
Yes.
Is there any number again that can still divide any number from top to bottom?
No. No.
What about this 3 and 12? What about the 3 and 12?
Maybe.
Can they divide? Is 3 among the 12? I mean, is 12 among the 3 times table?
Yes.
So it can divide 3 here, 1, and 3 here, 4. So what numbers remain at the top that has not been cancelled? 1 and 1, that is 1. Then what should I write at the bottom? 4 times 1, that is what? 4. Okay.
Okay.
So if you look at this last example, we were able to divide everything all down. Instead of saying 5 times 9, 45, and 12 times 15, getting a large number, you now start cutting it down. No, you can just divide straight away before multiplying the remaining. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'll allow you to put down this one. And if you have any question, you're going to ask before I give you um, classwork. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So you can start writing. The classwork, you have 7 over 18 times 2 over 3. Look at this. What number above can divide a number below?
2.
And which number?
18.
So 2a 1, 2a 9. So which number remains at the top? What numbers?
1
And what?
and 7.
And 7. So 1 times 7 is what?
7.
And 9 times 3 is what? Or 3 times 9 is what?
Um,
Yeah, 3 times 9 is what? Yeah, 3 times 9.
um, 3 times 9 equals 9.
No, 3 times 9 cannot be 9. Read your 3 times. 3 times 1 equal. 3 times 2 equal. 3 times 3 equal. 3 times 4 equal what? 3 times 5 is what?
12.
3 times 6 is what?
16.
So what should be 3 times 9?
28.
No, try again.
27.
27. So it should be 7 over what?
7 over 27.
So, do you understand it now?
Actually, no.
Okay, ask your question. Yeah, ask me a question. Yeah.
What is 8 over 9? What's 8 over. What's 8 over 7 times 6 over 9?
Wait a minute. I'm talking about this question, okay? So ask me what you don't understand in this particular one. Hmm?
It's just that is actually everything.
Okay. What are you supposed to do when you are given a fraction? According to what you were told, what are you supposed to do?
Mm,
You were supposed to look for numbers that can divide through. If there is no number, then you multiply the numerators. Look at the board, please. You multiply the numerators, then you multiply the denominators, right?
yeah.
So, which number could divide themselves? You said 2 and 18. Yes or no? You
Yes.
understand that, right?
Yes.
So, why did you say everything that you don't understand anything there? So, listen again. 2 in 2 is 1, and 2 in 18 is what? 2 in 2 is 1, and 2 in 18 is what?
Mm,
Say it again, say it again. 2 in 18 is what? 2 in 2 gives me 1, and 2 in 18 gives me what? What's this?
9.
9. So anything can divide themselves again? No. Then we have, what numbers do we have at the top?
1 and 7.
So how did I get 7?
Because we did 7. We did 1 times 7.
That is 7. How did I get 27?
We did 9 times 3.
So now do you understand?
A bit.
Explain again to me. Explain how I arrive at 7 over 27. Let me hear you. Please focus on the screen and explain.
So you you look for the numbers that are in the same times table, and then you divide them.
I divide what by what?
You do. I
I use 2 to divide 2 and 18, okay? So 2 in 18 gave me 1, and 2 in 2 gave me 1, and 2 in 18 gave me 9, okay? Okay?
okay.
Hmm. Then nothing can divide again. So 7 times 1 is what?
7 times 1 is 7.
And 9 times 3 is what?
27.
I think the main issue is that you need to focus more on your multiplication table, okay?
Okay.
Good. Then the next one, and I showed you some workings before, yes or no? I said, show me your workings. It's because you didn't show your working in the work you did. Did you show workings? That's why you missed it and you wrote 1 over 9. Instead of remembering that you have a 9 here, you have a 1 here, and you remember that 2 and 1 are here to give you 7. Okay? Instead of 1 that
Okay.
you wrote. Then 9 and 3 to give you 27. So take note of that. Is that clear now?
Yes.
Good. So let's go to the second one. What number can divide anything above and below? What number?
Um,
Yeah?
okay.
7 can divide 14. Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. 7 here, 1. 7 here, 2. You did that and you just simply wrote 1 over 2 without going further with 6 and 8. Is that correct?
No.
Aha. So are you getting it now?
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do again? I will use 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
2 here, 3, and 2 here, 1. So what are the numbers remaining at the top? Tell me. What are they? Look at it. What are the numbers? Look at the screen I'm showing you. What are the numbers?
Um, 3 and 1.
And 3 times 1 give you what? Look at the screen, please. 3 times 1 give you what?
3.
Then what numbers are at the bottom?
1 and 8.
And 1 times 8 give you what?
Oh, 8.
So now you know what to do. I'm going to give you an assignment, but let's look at the next one, okay? Is that clear? Now,
Yes.
look at the number 3. What number above can divide a number below?
5.
5 and what?
And 6.
5 and 15, good. 5 here, 1. 5 here, 3. Is there any number again that can divide? Look at the board. Is there any number again that can divide? Is it serenity that is distracting your attention?
No, it's just like there's a fly trying to get near me.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. So, what number again can divide from above and below? 3 and 3, right? 3 here, 1, and 3 here, 1. Is that clear?
Yes.
So, what numbers remain at the top?
1 and 1.
Which is what? 1. Then, what number should I write at the
1.
bottom?
3 and 9.
3 has been cancelled. Check very well.
1 and 9.
1 and 9, which gives me what?
9.
So, now you know what to do, okay? I'm going to give you an assignment. Now, the last one, think about this last one. Though you told me you don't know what to do in the last one, but think about it. Do you think you know what to do right now? Check it very well.
I just know the top one is 1.
Wait a minute. Check the number at the top that can divide the number at the bottom. That's what I'm telling you. What number?
10.
So is that not what you're supposed to do? 10 here, 1, and 10 here, 1. So what remains at the top?
1.
1 over what?
Um,
Multiply the numbers that remain at the top, yes? I mean, at
17.
the bottom rather, 17. You can see you did this yourself now, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you assignment. You need to calm down and you need to do it. Most of this, you would have gotten your number 1 to 3. Look at what you did. You did 1 here, 3 here, and you wrote 1 over 3 without considering this one. Is that correct?
Yes.
I mean, is that correct without considering this one? No. You have to consider it, okay? That's why you missed it, not because you don't know what to do. Then this one again, you did 1 here, and you did 7 here, 1, 7 here, 2, and you went to write 1 over 2 without doing the other one. Is that proper?
No.
No. And the same thing was what you did in number 1. You did 2 here, 1, 2 here, you got 9. Then you wrote 1 over 9, which makes your answer incorrect. Otherwise, you would have gotten everything. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. I'm going to send this correction to you, okay? All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I'll send the correction to you, then I'll send you homework against our next class on Tuesday, okay? Bless you. Bye for now.